So one of my subscribers asked me, "Hey Jay, can you make a lesson about technology?" Well, that's what we're going to do on today's English lesson. I am going to teach you some important intermediate level vocabulary words, and we're going to have a great time doing it. Well, hello, all of my students. I hope you're having a fantastic day. My name is Jay, and welcome to another English lesson here on the channel. As I just stated, I am going to teach you some intermediate English vocabulary words, and we're going to have a great time. You're going to learn how to pronunciate. We're going to go over some sentences. And as always, there's going to be plenty of learning and laughter. So I hope you're ready for today's English lesson. Let's dive into today's story. Are you ready? Let's go. Okay, motherboard. Motherboard. Say that with me. Motherboard. So the motherboard is the main board that connects all computer parts. Okay? It's the part in the computer that everything is connected to it. And so when it operates, it all works together like a body. You know, just like our body has different organs and different parts, and all of it works together in order to function. Same thing with the motherboard. It all works together so the computer can operate. Let's look at a sentence. The motherboard holds the CPU and memory. Okay, so we're going to talk about that. We're not going to get too technical today, but we are going to learn some things. Inside the computer, there is a hard drive. Say that with me, hard drive. Okay, so the hard drive is a device that stores data and files. So you might say, my hard drive is almost full. So your cell phone has a hard drive. It may have 128 megabytes or gigabytes of hard drive, or it may have 512 gigabytes of hard drive. Okay, so it's the part that stores your pictures, your emails, your texts, all of the data on your phone, your contacts, or even on your computer, your documents, all of that is stored on a hard drive. Okay, so that brings me to my first question today. Would you rather use a computer or a mobile device or phone? You know, I still carry my laptop around. And there are some people, especially this younger generation, they would rather use their phone, which is really a mobile computer. But let me know, do you prefer using a desktop computer, a laptop, or would you rather use an iPad or a mobile device? Let me know down in the comments section. I am curious. Okay, solid state drive, also called SSD. Okay, solid state drive. So what is an SSD? A fast storage device with no moving parts. Okay, a fast moving device with no moving parts. An SSD makes the computer start faster. Okay, All right, let's move on because I'm not going to get too technical. But when you go to Best Buy or Amazon, these are things that will become more familiar to you if you use a laptop or a computer, because when you're dealing with electronics, sooner or later these things are going to break and you may have to order a new component or hardware. Okay? Graphics card, graphics card, graphics card. This does just what it says in the name. It has to do with the graphics. Okay? A part that shows images and video. The graphics card improves game quality. So if you play games, or if you have a child that plays games, or if you play games on your cell phone, all of that has to do with a graphics card. And the more elaborate the game, how colorful it is, how fast it moves, it depends on the quality of the graphics card. Okay? I remember some computer games that I played as a kid on the Atari. We had a game system called Nintendo, Sega Genesis, the GameCube, all of these different games that we played. And the graphics weren't as clear as they are now because the graphics card in the computers are so much better. Okay? Let's move on. Power supply. Say that with me. Power supply. It's a part that gives power to the computer. It's the part that supplies power. Okay? The power supply stopped working. And so when that happens, you will not be able to use your computer. Okay, quick question. Do you remember when computers had CD and DVD drives? Oh my goodness. They don't even make computers with CD drives or DVD drives anymore. I have a tub of DVDs over in the corner. And from time to time, I watch movies on one of my computers or on the PlayStation that I have. And we still have a DVD player. But now they don't make computers with DVD holders anymore. Let me know, do you remember when they made computers with DVD players? I'm looking around because I actually have an external DVD drive that I have to place in the USB of my computer so I can still use my DVD player from time to time. And I think it's downstairs, or I would show it to you. But I have like 2 or 3 external DVD drives. RAM or memory. Say that with me. RAM or memory. This is the short-term memory that computer uses to run programs. Here it is. More RAM helps the computer run faster. So if you have a computer that has 8 gigabytes of RAM, you have a slow computer. If you have a computer that has 16 gigabytes of RAM, you have an intermediate level computer that runs not slow, not real fast, but right in the middle. Now, if you have a 32 gig of RAM in your computer, you're set. Okay? So RAM is what you would tell a computer tech what you have in your computer, and that would tell you how fast it runs. Okay, so think of the animal, a ram, that can run pretty fast. When it comes to your computer, that's what the RAM does. Okay, we're almost done. And I have some simpler ones, so hang on in there with me. Cooling fan. Cooling fan. Okay? A fan that keeps the computer cool. The cooling fan prevents overheating. Okay? So my wife has a new computer and she's been using it on her lap. And she was like, Jay, why is it getting so hot? And why is the laptop so loud? You could hear the cooling fan running. And I said, sweetheart, it's because you are blocking the vents on the bottom of the computer and the computer cannot breathe. And so once she learned to move the computer so the air could get into the computer, it didn't get hot and it wasn't so loud. Okay, so it's good to have a cooling fan. Ethernet cable. Everyone should recognize this. Ethernet cable. Say that with me. Ethernet cable. Okay, a cable used for wired internet connection. He connected the router with an Ethernet cable. Okay, isn't it amazing how now most computers don't need an Ethernet cable? They simply need Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. But I remember running Ethernet cables in the walls of my home. Yes, I did that. I really did. And once I got my computers updated, I did not use the Ethernet. But from time to time, it's good to plug in Ethernet because it does connect quicker to the internet than Wi-Fi. Okay, you just can't beat those wires. It's much faster than Wi-Fi. Okay, here's one everyone should know. Webcam. Webcam. Okay, a camera used for video calls. Okay, you are looking at me through my webcam. You are watching me through my webcam. She uses a webcam for online meetings. Okay. External drive. I have plenty of these. External drive. Okay. A storage device used for outside the computer. A storage device used outside the computer. So instead of the hard drive on the inside of the computer, the external drive, you can save data on the outside of your computer and you can take it with you. I have one plugged into my computer now that I'm using. I have a case right here when I travel, and I use this when I go places to protect my external hard drive. Okay, so these are 10 words that have to do with computer technology that I want you to practice. Now, if you speak another language, you should probably know these in your native language. But in English, I have given you 10 great words that you can practice. Now, before I complete today's lesson, I gotta ask you, do you remember your first computer? If you do, what was it? I remember my father bought us, I think it was an Apple Macintosh. Oh, I'm telling my age, an Apple Macintosh. Some of my friends, they had the PC. They had a Commodore 64. No, my pops, he got a Apple Macintosh, and I remember it. I remember when our schools had Apple, I think it was an Apple Plus with the disk drive. I remember all of that when I was a younger kid. So let me know down in the comments section if you remember what your first computer was. Let me know down in the comments section. Okay, that's going to do it for today's English lesson. I hope you have enjoyed our time together. As always, all I ask, if you have enjoyed today's lesson, is to simply share it with a friend. That's all I ask. Just share the link with a friend. And down in the comments section, make sure you let me know where you're watching today's English lesson from. Well, as always, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope you join me on my next English lesson. I'll see you then.